Hello? Kaylee? Oh, you left the voice channel. Kaylee, I can't hear you. Kaylee, you left the voice chat, queen.
I aim to devastate.
Anna checking in.
You left the voice chat. Okay.
Parfait.
Hello.
There it goes. Like I said, I joined the group, but like I never heard you.
Yeah, like
Come on, Snowball.
in the moment I
Need
said
our
something,
help.
it said you left the voice channel.
That's weird, because I never it never told me I
I'm
left the voice
actually on
channel.
fire.
Look at this. How are you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Just been running all day. Gosh.
Oh dear.
Nice shot, me.
Oh, my godmom says hi, by the way.
Oh, I said hi.
Okay. Yeah, because she was asking, what are you about to do? And I'm like, oh, I'm getting on with the girlies.
Just the one girly.
Just the one girlie. Hey, that was before I found
Gosh.
out Shannon wasn't feeling well. But yeah, let's go. Let's go bully some people.
Sounds good. I had a long day. Whew. So, I think I put it in chat last night. Yesterday, so I was supposed to have a bone marrow, not like a bone density scan today. But when I got the estimate, thank God I saw that email out yesterday before it was too soon or too late. The estimate, because apparently my insurance through Piedmont, it's not covered. Because I'm under 65, I was gonna have to pay $740 out of pocket.
What?
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, what? So I called and was like, no, I'm gonna have to cancel this. But like, what's crazy, cause like when I saw the estimate, I was really confused because it didn't say what it was for, and it had the date of February on it, which I was like, what did I have done in February that I'd have to pay out of pocket $700? And so I'm like doing the math, and I'm like, wait a second, that's probably when he ordered it, and I just hadn't had it yet because I had to reschedule it, and they didn't have anything for months. So I was like, let me go on my United Healthcare app. So I pulled them up, and I look at it, and that's when I see the estimate on there as well, that it would be $700. So if I do it through outpatient imaging, my out of pocket is going to be $80.
Okay.
So
$80, not
it's basically, it's basically
Welcome to reality.
because they scheduled it through Piedmont. That's basically what it boiled down to. So I called and got it canceled at the hospital, and I had to call my doctor. So this all happened yesterday, by the way. This was yesterday. So I had to call my doctor's office and ask for them to reschedule it, or send it over to outpatient imaging, and they're like, yeah, sure, not a problem. And so they did that yesterday, which I was going to call and get scheduled today, because since I canceled it this morning, I was like, my morning's free, and then I was supposed to see my gynecologist this afternoon to follow and make sure everything's good with my ID. And but when last night I noticed like Ray's chin looked weird, like she had like a scab on her chin. I was like, that's weird. I'm like, what's going on with you, girl? And she wasn't acting like anything was wrong, and like I looked at it, like I couldn't really get a good look at it because she's weird about being touched, right? So I was like, whatever. Well, this morning I wake up and it's bleeding.
Oh my God.
Out?
Yeah, we got kicked out. The other team, all they had was one other player left.
Oh God.
Because their entire team had left except one person.
But yeah, so when I got up this morning, she's all over me, as she does in the mornings, because she was hungry because Mom hadn't gotten up and fed them yet. So I'm looking at her chin and it's bleeding. I'm like, of course. So I'm like looking at it more, and she's got like a dime-sized raised area on her chin, which is a big area for a cat, because they don't have very small faces. And so, like I said, it looks like it's bleeding. I pressed on it a little bit, and just blood gushes from it. I'm like, oh my God. So I called the vet, and thankfully they were able to see her at 10 o'clock, which worked out perfect because my DEXA scan was supposed to be at 11. So because I got that canceled, I was able to get her to the vet. He said it was a zit from hell. That's literally.
And she probably rubbed against it last night in her sleep,
or scratched it or something. Because I'm sure it don't feel good. You know how we feel when we get zits from hell. It's uncomfortable. So, but he mashed it, got a lot of stuff out of it, and gave her an antibiotic shot, because he said probably what happened is it got infected. But like, I was looking, I have pictures of her from Sunday, like when I got home with her snuggling with me, and there's nothing on her chin. So it popped up it literally came out of nowhere in the last couple days. But, Pepper gets ulcers from food, and now I'm wondering, because Tristan gave her some steak.
Just another day in the office.
Steak out on 4th of July, but he marinated it in all kinds of stuff, like honey and garlic, and I don't even know what all he put in the marinade. So I'm like, I wonder if there's something in the marinade that triggered an immune reaction the way that Pepper gets them. So, I don't know, but, yeah, so anyways, I'm supposed to be putting a warm compress on her chin, but ran from me every time I tried to get close to her since I got her home.
Because she's probably mad that you took her to the vet.
She's mad at me. She's very mad at me. But yeah, he said the antibiotics should help, and that if in 2 weeks, if it's not better or if it gets worse or something, to bring her back in. But he said they may have to do steroids or clean it out more, but
Thanks for the touch-up.
he's like, of all things, this is not the worst thing that it could be. And I'm like, it has to be my cat, right? Like, it's always my cat. So, anyway, so that was fine, and then I went to the gynecologist. Well, I came home from taking her to the vet, ate some watermelon, and promptly fell asleep. Because I stayed up till 1:30 again last night. 1:30 again, and then woke up at 8 because of the stupid cat that hit on me. I woke up, I think I started waking up at 6:30. So I ended up falling asleep after I got home, and then I was like, oh crap, gynecologist. So I had to rush over there, and because I knew they were going to do an ultrasound, and I couldn't do an internal ultrasound, I was like, I got to make sure my bladder's full, so I did not pee. least this morning. Like, from the time that I got up to the time that I went to the doctor at 2:30, I did not go to the bathroom because I wanted to make sure my bladder was full. And I get there, and I'm, like, about to explode. And she's like, oh my god, your poor bladder. Like, she's, like, looking at it, and she's just like, oh my god. She's like, I'm not used to people following our instructions this well. So, like, she does the ultrasound, and everything's fine. And, she's like, rushes me to the bathroom as soon as she's done with me. And then I saw the doctor and everything's fine. And,
damn it, they got...
and while I'm at the doctor, the guy said, Ricky, I saw you just fly over the edge.
I tried to, like, teleport, but the right heart moved too far.
Time to get clever.
So anyway, so while I'm at the doctor, the guy comes to look at the AC, and what he says is wrong with it is what Tristan's been saying is wrong with it, because he's been messing with it.
It's just too old.
So basically, what Tristan's saying, so some of the wiring is bad, and that needs to be fixed, some of that, because Tristan said he's taped up the wiring. And then the fan probably needs to be replaced, but Tristan's got, like, Tristan will go out there and, like, he pushes the fan and gets it working again, and then it'll work for a little while. Cause, like, right now it's working. But it's because he wouldn't mess with it. But from, like, whatever it's called, that, like, basically tells the thing to turn on cold,
Soothing your wounds.
Messed up. And Tristan's like, I can replace it for like $30, but like what the guy said when he came out, and he's like, yeah, we can fix it, but is it going to be fixed because it's a 20-year-old AC unit? And is it worth it to spend X amount of money to get it fixed for it to work? An unknowing amount of time.
Under my protection.
Meteor strike.
Like I said, Tristan thinks he can fix it, but then again, like, it's like the guy said when he came out, is it going to stay fixed? I mean, if Tristan can fix it for $30, sure, and then we replace it when that just stops working, you know, but
Draw strength from nature.
I don't know, we'll see. They're supposed to send an estimate, and I haven't gotten anything, so, and somebody's gonna come out and give us an estimate on a new unit tomorrow, so I have the two estimates on repair versus replace.
Yeah.
And then go from there. But I hate I wasn't here to talk to the guy. Like Mom put me on the phone with him, but still, like, I want to, like, see. So hopefully when the guy comes out tomorrow, I'll be here. Because he said from, like, 2 to 5 is what they're expecting. So
Yeah.
depending on how work goes, I may be home.
Robots pushing.
Kristen can replace it for $30 instead of $30. They're going to charge me $100.
Yeah.
So, but,
Oh, Reiner.
but I don't know what to do.
What's up? Thanks.
But, yeah, it's one of those things, like, is it worth it to pay all that money for a repair when it's 20 years, when it's literally 20 years old?
Rains from above.
Yeah. Like when we had to get our AC,
Let's get back to
we
it.
basically just get everything replaced because it. To put how old that, well, I think we replaced like 7 years ago. Basically, we had the AC unit since we moved in, and we moved into this house a month after I was born.
Goodness.
I'm with you.
So it lasted 20-something years.
Yeah, it lasted 20-something years. But that basically, the dude was like, yeah, it actually should have died a long time ago. And it really was just because, like,
Let the Kitsune
it
guide
was just
you.
because, like, we were just maintaining it really well. And that was, and we ended up deciding to switch from,
You're all good.
switching from, because we used to have, like, a gas, our heating in our, oh, we good. Because he went to the animal. Our heating used to be gas. It used to be gas and electric. This entire neighborhood used to be just gas and electric because the houses were built in the 60s.
Play of the game.
What? But but yeah, it was mostly because we kept it maintained and everything because it was all basically gas and electric. And but yeah, we ended up just going ahead and getting completely replaced. It was a little bit cheaper for us because we ended up using my sister's military discount.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said the lifespan of like AC units for family houses are at least around 20 years. The good ones. So, like, having Tristan fix it at least to last you until the fall, at least, because it probably won't be as expensive in the fall to replace an AC unit.
Yeah.
So,
but the question is, if he can get a hold of the part, how long is it going to take to get a hold of the part?
Yeah, that's it.
But then at the same time, the guy told my mom it would be next week before they could either fix or repair it anyways. We'd have to wait like 6 more days. Yeah. So it's like, we're kind of screwed either way.
Yeah.
So if Tristan can keep it limping along a little bit longer, we could wait and get a better deal when AC units aren't as, like...
expensive.
Yeah, because of course they'll be cheaper than during the fall, like you said.
Yeah. The only thing I can say in the meantime is to get one of those portable AC units for like $100.
Oh, well, I have a window unit, and then Tristan has... I mean, we have like 1,000 fans in the house.
Yeah. But I know the portable AC units are the ones you put in the window. Not put in the window, but it rolls. Like it's not stuck in the window.
Tristan has one of those.
Okay.
Tristan has one of those too.
Yeah, because
he uses it at work, and so he's been bringing it home. Which really, all things considered, it's not been that miserable in the house. Not to me, but I have my window unit to put on when I'm in my room, so.
Yeah. And also, knock on wood, it's not 100 like it was last week.
Yeah, right.
And that's probably what killed it, was the rain, extreme heat.
The extreme heat. Being old.
Yeah, because down here, it's not reaching up to 100 anytime this week.
To be fair, it's, like the last week or two it's been acting weird, and Tristan's been playing with it for like a week or two, and it worked for a few days, and then have an issue again, and worked for a few days, and then it went out entirely yesterday. So yeah, like you said, if Tristan can get it just keep cracking along for a little bit longer.
Yeah, because by the time fall hits, you won't need the AC that much, and you mostly be transitioning over to the heater anyway. So. Yeah. Where is everyone?
He's healing wave. Enemy spotted.
Cat walking in front of me. Did I send baseboard cat into their chat? I don't remember. I got a weird baseboard cat today. Piper is plugging the baseboard, but she does.
Enemy here.
Weird.
This set goes so hard.
Hazel's standing in front of me now.
Damn.
Got messed up.
And then my day's been okay. Like, so we have gotten our out of work. We got our out of work message yesterday, which means there's no more standardized tests at the moment. To get to grade at the moment, but there could be because kids have to take makeups and everything.
Are y'all doing like summer school stuff right now?
Actually, this was still stuff when they were still in school.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They're that behind?
Yeah, like, well, the thing is, we graded a completely different state, so they didn't get out of school till a few weeks ago anyway.
Enemy spotted.
Well, if you were doing standardized tests, I guess that's different.
Yeah.
Eyes open.
Okay, I got him. Never mind.
Oh, let's break it.
Save me.
make sure no one sneaks by because Reaper was trying to.
Raise the sun.
I know, I'm trying to watch too.
Yeah. Because I know me, I would just go the other way.
Yeah.
Freeze!
They've got us outnumbered.
Okay, we just have to hold them off. We're like, darn, she's got our point.
Everybody dead though.
Nice. They waited a little too.
I've been reading The Cruel Prince. Have you read that one?
No, that's one of the books that you guys gave me to read. I haven't read it yet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still making my way through Last Son.
Yeah, I'm almost done with it, and I ordered the next two,
This could be our best mission yet.
but I'm mad about the Gearbreakers book 2, God's Fleer.
Let's
Got
sneak in a trip to the beach
picked
after
up in the
this.
mail
I
somehow,
won't
and I'm
tell
mad.
if you don't.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so I ordered it. I ordered it when we were still on vacation. Like, I ordered it before we even finished Gearbreakers. Because I was like, I'm going to read Godslayer. Like, I need the second one. And I ordered it, and I was like, because I got the message that it shipped a few days ago, and I'm like, let me just check the shipping, because I'm almost done with the full print. And it's like, oh yeah, return to sender because it was addressed to be valid or something. I'm like, what are you talking about?
How's that for out there?
And like on the shipping information, like on the ooh, oh no!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I saw that.
It's like I almost didn't fall in, and then she pushed again and stuff. No, but so on the confirmation email where I bought the book, my email address is correct. But if I click the tracking where it shows the stuff, it just says I don't know what's wrong with it, but I need to look at this other tracking and see if it says the same, because it just says the city and the state. It doesn't say a street address on the tracking page. So I don't know if that's what got wrong, but I can't imagine it would be put in the mail if there was no street address on it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Stay on your feet.
So they said they'll refund me when
The postal service says they just can't do
when
it.
they get it. Yeah, because it's being returned to sender. So Books A Million said when I contacted them, they said they'll refund me once it gets back to them, which means I have to go buy it again.
Oh, let me come save you. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So I guess what I might do is just, since I already ordered the Cruel Prince book, I may just stop at Books A Million tomorrow after work, because there's one near me that I may just stop and get the Godslayer book, and then just wait till the Cruel Prince sequels come in.
Enemy here.
Enemy turret ahead.
Also, speaking of Booksmillion, I'm so glad that they finally fixed the at least 16 a little bit more. Now that I can finally go to the freaking.
No invading my space. This is my favorite part. These beats are fire.
Oh, he's.
Oh, let's break it. Damn.
Hazel, what you doing, Hazel? What's Hazel doing? Look at that fat primordial couch. Oh, she's saving up for the winter right there.
Oh, there's a turret. I forgot about the turret.
I'm on fire. What else is new?
Make some noise, planet people. Heads up. Enemy right ahead. Too close.
Trying to play around with the cat tail in my face.
Today is really my day. You want that?
Oh no! Hey, damn it! She pushed me in again. But it didn't. Oh, it didn't count it.
Yeah, it only counted as you falling over. Also, that Reaper has to be mad. I've been pushing him to the hole.
Maybe I'll
Because
try
I
something
went to
different
ram
this
her
time.
and she pushed me, and I went back.
Yeah, let's group up.
Enemy turret.
Let's group up here.
Oh, they got the turret
Yield
out
to
here
this
now.
beat.
Infinite provides.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Reaper should have ult.
Kill the
Never mind.
Dang it.
Oh no!
My turret is down. We should put 3 in
Oh, let's break it.
or something.
Enemy spotted.
Apparently the guy that came out to look at the AC played zombie with the virus.
No! I tried to move him in the hole because I knew he was coming.
No invading my space.
Still here.
These beats are fire.
It's guys are really into zombies right now. He's The Walking Dead. And he poked his head out there and he wanted food and he made zombie noises and the guy made zombie noises back at him and like made his day.
Yeah, I'll turn it
He
up.
loves when we make zombie noises at him.
The infinite provides.
Alright, I'm gonna make a huge confession. I never watched past season 1 of The Walking Dead.
That's fair because it just goes to, oh my god, again!
Turn up the heat.
It's like my sister-in-law is like was always like teaching The Walking Dead, and she said one of her friends had never seen it or just they would just wanted to rewatch it or something, and so she's like, yeah, I'll rewatch it with you, and she's been rewatching it and like, why did I like this? Why did I think it was as good as I thought it was?
Apparently the comic book is better, and of course,
Yeah,
you know, the
of
video
course.
game is better, but I feel bad because of the fact that, you know, they filmed The Walking Dead like all around the corner before they moved out to where
Yeah.
you live at Georgia State. So I
Yeah.
feel bad that I never watched past season 1.
Yeah. But like I said, my sister-in-law, who's like a huge Walking Dead fan, was rewatching it like, why did I like this as much as I did?
I think it's
Like, rip.
well, I think I know the answer. So it came out right after the writer's strike, and remember the writer's strike back then, we had nothing but reality TV shows and reruns, Canadian shows, or them showing us one season of a show that had already got canceled before it aired, but they're like, well, we gotta show something on TV. So we were craving for like something new.
good.
Something good. And we got The Walking Dead. And that's what I'm saying, because that's like,
Yeah.
yeah. And you can't say like
It was,
Breaking
like,
Bad got the
the
same
big thing.
treatment, because, you know, Breaking Bad, it got hurt by the writer's strike too and aired before then. But I think that is what made it so. And also it was sort of different than all the other zombie stuff that we've gotten before.
Yeah, it was very different.
Yeah. So. Because all the other zombie stuff we got beforehand was like more like horror, and we just got like snippets of it.
Select your hero.
Not the Mercy insta-lock.
My phone.
and what else? It's just, and the thing is, I bet the same thing is gonna happen after this one, is that people are gonna be craving for something like content.
I will not leave the
And
broken world behind.
something big is gonna come out and like grasp everybody.
Cooperative behavior.
But yeah, did you know they were filming Thunderbolts in Atlanta and they stopped because of the strike?
Oh, Thunderbolts? Yeah.
Yeah. I think the last Marvel show that got completed before the strike is Ironheart. And that's it.
Did you hear the rumor that Robert Downey Jr. was spotted at the set of New World Order? Or whatever
No.
it's called now.
Yeah. I can't remember. And like I said, I understand why they changed it.
Complete. Over there.
okay, you know what? I wanted to play Ana, but since there's a Sombra, here we go.
Humanity is shackled.
I'm not the Zenyatta.
I will find the key. We must stop the enemy from advancing.
Yeah, and Percy Jackson, the Percy Jackson cheesy show already got greenlit for season 2. So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, but
that's just gonna happen. That and see, that's one thing that people think that I have seen complaints about is like they were cast and hired like 3 years ago now.
Need a moment to recharge.
And
Your end is
which
within
I
my
get
reach.
COVID was probably part of the delays and getting it started and filmed and stuff. But they're like, well, the kids are not gonna age like
Be renewed.
they would have if it had been filmed and everything faster, you know? Because that's a big complaint is the kids aging. But I'm like, but at the same time, 23-year-olds play 16-year-olds on TV all the time. And let's be real, Logan Learman was not 16 when he played 16-year-old person either. So, I mean, as long as you have a feasible, like, age